I mean, we were kind of just talking about that a little bit, but just start it with how you got started in racing. Is your dad the first one in your family that had the racing bug?
I mean, as kids, he has a sister, so him and his sister were like dragged to the races when they were kids. So like, my grandmother loved it, and I don't know if my grandfather was into it or how it started, but my dad just fell in love with it and, you know, started working on these race cars, and then built his business, which is how he made a living.
So did you start in like the go-karts?
Yes.
At what age?
4.
Wow. Did you like it right away, or was there a time when you kind of felt like...
I mean, I don't remember it. I don't remember when I was that young. So basically, I mean, my dad put my brother in it, and then he put me in it. And that's just kind of what we did. You know, I don't want to say I was like forced into it, but it's like that my dad just put my brother in it, and he put me in it, and then that's what happened.
Well, I always am curious because like Alexander Pearl to me is the perfect example. So at the Speedbowl, I grew up with them, Alexander and his brother Cameron, when they were young. And when they were really young, Cameron was totally into it, and Alexander was like, "Are we going home yet?" Like, so it's so weird now that Cameron doesn't even race anymore. Yeah. And Alexander is really into it and really good.
I know, like, you know, I obviously don't really remember anything until I was probably about 10, 8, something like that. But I feel like that was like a similar situation with my brother and I. Like it was impossible to get him to like step on the gas and go. But like my dad had a problem with me stopping. I know like the first few times he put me on the track, he's like, okay, you know, we went over the flags first, and he's like, this means slow down. And I just never stopped. And I mean, I obviously like, you know, enjoyed it, and we did a lot with it. Like me and my brother went national racing.
So. Where were you? Where did you race regularly? Was it at Stafford or was it
Pomfret?
Speedway, okay, yep. Go ahead.
Are those the same cars pretty much that Stafford runs right now?
Well, Stafford runs a Wild Thing cars. Pomfret runs like Champ carts.
Oh, okay.
That's what I grew up in.
So they're not interchangeable. You couldn't go from Pomfret and say, we're going to go to Wild Things this week.
Not in the same divisions, but like sometimes Pomfret, will have like a Wild Thing race or whatever. Yeah. But
and you'd bring a champ car to Stafford and race there when they had weekly racing.
because Stafford had senior champs weekly when I was racing there. So I raced at Pomfret all the way up until I was like 15, and I still raced there, but then we started at Stafford on Monday nights too, and I raced there from 15 to 17 on Monday nights.
How much success did you have? I mean, how long before, I mean, how many years did it take you and your dad getting upset and going crazy until, I mean, it still started clicking? Or was it right away?
I mean, I don't remember everything, but we were very successful in the go-karts. We won 6 championships and won a lot of races, and we went to nationals. My brother did more of that. I mean, stuff was starting to get expensive when I came up through the ranks. But yeah, I mean, we raced at Pomfret, we raced at Woodstock Fair, Poughkeepsie, Chapel Hill.
Where was nationals at? Is that local? Is that some?
I believe they had nationals at Chapel Hill. But I don't.
Yeah.
Really, again, I don't really. It was so young when we did that. You know, when we went to those big races, there were like probably, I don't know, 40, 50 carts, and we did really well.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, I mean, it was fun.
The Woodstock Fair was a big deal back then. It was one of the biggest kart races I think there was.
Yeah, the Woodstock Fair, I mean, it's sad. It's sad that it's gone, but we had so many memories there. You know, every Labor Day weekend, 4 days of racing, and, you know, the fair and the I mean, that's where like the biggest relationships happen with like family and racing, you know, like just that's my favorite part about it. And
crowds too.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because there were
always had a big crowd.
Yeah, the fair people would sit and watch in the grandstands, and it's like that was just the coolest thing as a kid.
So much better than tractor pulls. You know what I mean? Like you're watching tractor pulls and you're trying to just vibe with it, and you're like, man, this sucks.
I know some people who do some pulls. Don't disrespect them.
Listen,
Come
I
on.
just, it's hard for me to get
the tractor
excited.
pulls are pretty fun.
I don't know.
like
I watch it. I'm like, but when the carts were always going up there, man, it was hard not to go get like an ice cream or something and watch everything. You know,
so just entertainment. Like race after race, and there's a lot of laps. If you're comparing it to tractor pulls, it's like one pull every 20 minutes.
Right. Yeah, I mean, listen, I never got into drag racing. My uncles and them owned a drag strip in Washington State, and we would go and I would sit at the end. He's like, "You want earplugs?" I'm like, "No, I'm good, man." Like I watch mod tours, and these funny cars would go by, right?
Yeah.
And it would go by me. I didn't even hear it until it was down there. And like, honest to God, my metal chair rattled. I'm like, I'll take them earplugs.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But it was like bracket racing. Like I just like, it made no sense to me. Like, why would you build a car to go 3 seconds after that guy went and stay within an under speed? I don't know.
Diego, why would you drive a car in circles?
I don't know.
I don't understand drag racing either, but some of my family, my uncle and 2 cousins, they drag race at Lebanon Valley, and I don't know. I mean, like we would go once a year to watch them, like when it was like Night of Fire or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was fun, but it's like, but I mean, it's like 8 seconds of fun, and that's it.
Right.
And hoping you don't blow up.
Yeah.
Now,
or get out in the first round.
Yeah.
Now, who did you race with back then in the karts? Some of the names at Stafford now.
When I started to get older, getting in like the senior champs
Yeah.
and stuff like that, Tim Sullivan, Brian Sullivan, Foster, all of them.
Oh, Scott Foster Jr.?
Yeah, Sean, I think too.
And
yeah.
did Sean race karts?
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
But I don't really
how
remember
old
how
are you,
often.
Amanda?
I'm 25.
You had to think about that for a second. She's been talking about how young she was in karts. She thinks she's old now.
Right.
I raced with Michael when he started.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
He actually started.
Did you like him back then?
I did.
That's funny.
Yeah. No, we were friends. I mean, he started in my equipment. When he first came to Pomfret, he raced one of my other karts. We had we had a bunch, of course, with my dad that built them all. We had unlimited amount of equipment.
Right.
So, he raced one of my karts, and we raced at the Woodstock Fair together. And
Was that one event that everybody, all the kids looked forward to?
yeah, it
Like,
was.
it was coming up and everybody was getting hyped.
Yeah. People that, maybe used to race and were kind of out of it, I mean, they would find a cart for the Woodstock Fair.
Right.
And the cart counts would be really high.
I do find it cool, though, because you mentioned Brian Sullivan. I remember when you were racing the Bugsy throwback in 2020, you finished second to him. So it was kind of cool to see you guys go 1-2 because you guys had raced each other a long time with that kart connection.
Yeah, we go way back.
Have there ever been like rivalries with those guys, or have you guys always just mind your P's and Q's and did your thing?
I mean, not really. I mean, they were all friends with my dad. I mean, still are. It's all, they're all my dad's friends. So, I mean, I think it was like a mutual respect, and they're a lot of fun, and I'm also half their age, so I don't know if, I would say I don't know if they could argue with me, but I mean, people are double my age now do, so.
Yeah, right.
Rory still plays a big part in the karts, whether it's Wild Thing Karts or Pomfret. He's there
Yeah,
almost
he's
all the time.
Still building engines, and every Pomfret show and every Monday night at Stafford, he's there.
It's impressive that he built the business. Mm-hmm. And I mean, we never got into karts. I was never introduced to karts or anything, so we missed that whole part. But it amazes me that, because he seems like you guys obviously had a lot of success back in the karts and now in the SK Lights. And it's impressive that he was able to build a business to support everybody through what he loved, right? Go-kart racing.
Yeah.
That's super impressive.
Yeah.